Hi, everyone. Today I want to talk about values and why they are so important when you're creating. My name's Jennifer Herr, and let's dive in. Have you ever heard someone say that behavior is the highest form of communication? Well, I believe in many ways that's true, and you hear me talk about this on other videos, and other people talk about it too. Ideas start in the invisible, right? We have an idea first, and then we make it reality. It comes into physical form and it becomes tangible. So from the invisible to the visible, from the inside to the outside, internal, external, however you want to say that. And if you think about behavior being the highest form of communication, that makes sense that's what you see. The highest form of communication is that external validation, that aspect, that thing that you can see and point to and say, yes, you did the behavior. But what I want to point out is that our behavior is what we do. It's actually not why we do it. To me, what I see is that values are actually why we do what we do. So as we're looking to consciously choose and create, for example, a life that we would just love to have, what's really important is that we actually look under the hood of our behavior to see why we're behaving the way that we do. So if we want to change what we're doing, we also need to look at the source, all of that valuable information about why we're doing it. So let me give you an example. An example could be, let's say somebody is creating an online business. That's the behavior. But why are they doing it? They could be doing it because they hate their current job or employer. I want an online business to avoid where I currently am. If you look at my video on creating true choices, you'll understand why this just doesn't work. It's avoiding. It's not just wanting, loving, and that energetic quality. So it could be that you're avoiding something, and that's why you want an online job. It could be that you come from a family of entrepreneurs, and that's what everybody else is doing. But the why is because everybody else is doing it, not because it's your truth. It could be that you're doing an online business because you need more flexibility in your life. And so the why is because you want flexibility. Maybe an online business will do that for you, maybe not. So notice that same behavior of starting an online business, on the outside, it all sounds the same. But underneath, the value of not being in conflict, or the value of freedom of time, the value is actually what determines what we do. So when you are looking to create, I really encourage you to step back, to literally step back from your creation before you create. That's ideal. To look at and to feel into, why am I really wanting to do this? Because the beauty is, it might actually be that if in fact you create an online business because you'll believe that you'll have a lot of flexibility, but it turns out but maybe there are other things that you could do to actually achieve that value of flexibility of time or freedom of time, that you could get to that more effectively, or actually maybe there's a behavior that would align even better. Because online businesses, being an entrepreneur, might even take even more time than when you are an employee, because you have a lot more hats to wear. So I encourage you all, now that you understand the value of values, that's funny, but I'm going to leave that. How valuable knowing your values are, that why, that lower part of the iceberg underneath of the behaviors and what you do. I hope that gives you some direction to take and reflect. What are my values? Here's actually a really great exercise. What are my values right now? And what is it that I want to create? Are my values that I have today the values that will support what I want to do or be or have tomorrow? And if they're not, take and work on your values. Decide a new value set to create as a stepping stone to changing your behaviors. And so everything can align with what you want, and it becomes at least easier. Still might be a lot of steps, but if they're easy steps, then that's pretty exciting. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and what else do you want to hear about? I'd love to hear in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. Thank you so much.